Welcome back to the Geordie Wildcamper. I'm back out in Northumberland on a bit of a quick overnighter on a Friday. I'm in the lovely College Valley, one of my favourite valleys in Northumberland, and I'm heading up a new hill that I haven't been up before, so this should be quite interesting. I've camped on a few around the surrounding area, and I know you get some great views. I'm going to be heading out in a new tent. This is the Lanshan 2. It's not the Pro version. I'm not really a fan of single skin tents, and it's a 3-season inner. Weather today is meant to be pretty calm. Some stronger winds to start off with till about round about 7 o'clock, and then it drops to about 10 to 5 miles an hour, and that's up on the Cheviot, so I'm expecting it to be even calmer where I'm going. Obviously lambs are all there, looking all cute. You tell them, sonner. I'm vegetarian, it's alright. Exactly. A couple of my favourite spots up here. East down west of Tor, and then down towards Eva and Bell there, which you can just see just in the shadows a little bit. And we're heading, following this road a little bit further up. You can see all the logging that's went on, all to do with the storms that we had. This area seen quite substantial damage. So I've just come across the bridge there and through the College Valley here, and you can see the top of Braden Crags just up the top here. Clouds are looking a little bit dangerous, threatening rain. Luckily we're going to be heading on the right hand side, and it is starting to brighten up a little bit here, so it's a lovely peaceful walk. It's quite paved all the way along. We're going to turn right up onto a forest track soon, but very minimal wind. It's quite warm. I'm probably going to take my jacket off. It's just the threat of showers kicking about a little bit. Right, let's keep marching on. Absolutely amazing smell in here from the pine. It smells so fresh. It smells lush. So I'm just going to head further up here, which I'll just show you. Just going to follow this forest track up to the top there, and then we're going to swing a left and traverse round the hill, and then up onto the top of where we're going to be staying tonight. Nice, just leisurely walk. I'm not trying to zoom up there fast or get there with any specific time. When I get there. I'm in no rush. Bit of an unknown spot for me this, so I've came to a bit of a crossroads, and I'm wondering if this on my right will take me up the top, or straight ahead. So in these situations, would you believe, I consult a map or OS maps that I've saved on my phone, so I've downloaded. I've got the Old Trails app as well, which are really good, and just all I'll do is just link in, see what path there is on there, and see if they match up with where we're going. I haven't really plotted a trail because I know the valley quite well. It's just this particular hill I've not been at the top of yet, so right, I'll get that out. Don't know if we'll see them, but I've just seen a couple of deer just run past there, and there's one just coming down this hill here. Let's see if we get a shot of him or her with his white bum. I hope so. You know how it goes, everybody. As soon as I switch the camera off, I get one of them just running across here. Oh, it was very, very dark brown, which was interesting. The other one I seen was really light. This was a very, very dark. Obviously the white bottom. I'm just keeping an eye out in case I see them again. Absolutely stunning views behind us here. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. It's so humid. Yeah, I know we said we didn't want any wind, but you know, well, be careful what you wish for, of course. But we're not far. Another couple 100 metres and we'll be there. I've seen 5 or 6 deer now, which is amazing. Right, I'm just going to push on. Honestly, this is why I love Northumberland. Look at this, man. I've managed to get to the top of the hill here, and it's definitely worth the hike up. The 360 view is absolutely phenomenal, and it didn't look very good on the way up. I trusted the weather forecast, and it's paid off. It really has. It's cleared up like it said it would. Let's hope the wind drops as it's predicted as well, and we're going to be in for a really good night. What I want to do, I'm going to get the tent set up and sorted, so I've got a little bit of shelter and get comfortable. Well, I have to say that was actually really easy to put up. I have had one a long time ago. I don't think it was a 3FUL one. I think it was some other Chinese copy, but my God, this is one up so good, and there's so much space. I'm so impressed. I'll give you a little look around inside. Look how taut that pitch is inside. Wow. Bags of room, bags of airflow. And not a bad little view out the front here. Right, I'm just going to get my kit sorted inside. So get my bed down, air mattress blown up, get comfortable, and start to enjoy the evening. I don't know how you feel, but this part, I always quite enjoy getting set up. The breaking down part I don't really enjoy. But when the weather's like this, there's a cool breeze and the sun's shining, what's there to complain about? Right, let's get sorted. Right, let's see what I've got with us today. I've had a couple of little surprises, which I'll show you a bit later on, for tea, for something to eat. But let's lay this flat for now. Cook kit, alcohol stove as usual. That is my food. I'm just going to stick it there for now, no cheating, no looking. Base layer top. I forgot to put that in my dry bag, so I shoved it in the top, so don't judge me. Electricals, which will just sit down the bottom there. That is my jacket and waterproof pants. Similarly, I'm just going to chuck them all down the side and then sort them out from the inside. Rubbish bag, and I've got a few little bits in here as well, which I'll use. This other electricals bag, which I don't want anything to get lost. That's going to go in there as well. Tripod, lead and a bit of water. What else have I got that I need out? Alcohol. Let's get my sit pad down so I can kneel on it. Makes things a bit easier. I've got a little bit of whiskey. Never had whiskey before in my life. Well, I probably tried it back in the day, but I've been sent this, so I'm going to give this a little go. I'm going to water it down. But thank you to the Whiskey Nest for sending that out. Nice little taster there. Sailor's Home, the Haven Irish Whiskey. Yeah, okay, we'll have a go with that. And a few little bits and bobs for me there. That's probably a better angle actually to see the amount of space that you get in these Lanshan 2s. I think this is the newer version. So it is a little bit longer, I believe, than some of the others. Not by much. I had the Lanshan 1, but to be honest, a great little tent. But I wanted the space. I like to have some, you know, if I want a one-person tent, I've got plenty of those. But yeah, stitching's really good. I like it. Down jacket. Base layers. Quilt. You've all seen this before. If you've seen any of my videos, this is the Flames Creed quilt. Large version. Pre-season. Brilliant. Never had any issues with it. That's always kept me warm. Good to about probably 2-3 degrees. I normally put some base layers on as well, just to give you a little bit more heat, just in case it does drop any lower than that. And then last but not least, the last two items. Hello. This is the large and wide version, so you can see how you could probably get 2 in maybe, or maybe just a normal mat as well. You might struggle actually to get 2 larges in, but oh wait. That's me all set up. You can see the sun just starting to make its way down now, so we're going to be in for a cracking sunset. I cannot wait to see what it looks like. The oranges and the yellows and the pinks sometimes shoot through the sky. You can see the wind's picked up a little bit. Very impressed with the Lanshan actually. Really well built, you know, reinforcements and the stitch and everything looks really good inside. Quite happy with that actually. Plenty of space, so it should be a good night. I think probably another half an hour and I'm going to get some food on and have a little drink, I think. But you can see the skylarks. Amazing. Well, you can probably see that's the sun down now. The moon's out over the top. I'm pretty much all set up and done. I'm going to get a coffee on because the wind is a little bit chilly. It's not cold. I've got my big duvet Alp kit jacket on, which does a fantastic job. But I am impressed with how the Lanshan's holding up, because that wind is fairly consistent. It's not massive gusts. It's probably 10-15 mile an hour. I'll get the Explorer out and have a little look to see what it is, but yeah, great, absolutely perfect. What a great night. Let's get a brew on. Oh. So you know I have a bit of a love-in for these alcohol stoves from Speedstar. I've got 2 now. I'm just going to do this a little bit further away on the tent here. I think the only thing I would change about this Lanshan is this J door. You can get a T door in there so you can open it right up. And I don't know if there's anything you can do with the poles to have them slanted. I very much doubt it, but I've never seen any of that. This just has a screw lid, and you fill it up with the methanol or bioethanol, sorry. A bit too much in there, but I am going to boil something as well. So I was going to make something to eat, but I can't say I'm not bothered. Might just get a brew on for now. So this should be full of alcohol anyway. There we go. And stick the windshield on. Ooh. I love this seat. It's on a cup. So good. Let's just let that boil. Perfect. And all you have to do to get these out is just blow on it. There you go. Because it's titanium, it cools down relatively quickly as well, which is always a bonus. Let's get this coffee on. What a lovely way to spend an evening. Truly is my home, this, and I love spending time here. The history, the views, just the nostalgia that it comes with. You know, this is where you're from. Guys, it's getting late. It's probably about 11 o'clock now. Just trying to grab a few time lapses and things, and I brought the Explorer out just to give this a little go, just to see what we're at, because the wind has been picking up. 24, yeah, gusts of 24 at the highest there, and then I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, 24 being the highest there, so pretty strong. Oh, but it's been absolutely splendid. I had a cup of coffee, which you've seen. I didn't have anything to eat because I had something on the way in and I wasn't really that hungry, so I've just decided just to have the coffee and a little nibble on a few different bits and bobs that I brought through. But I'm going to set it away on one last time lapse, and then I'm going to let myself to sleep. Beautiful. Good morning. That was a bit of a windy night. Quite a bit of rattle on this. How I set it up, maybe it wasn't too great into the wind. Maybe I put these back panels into the wind rather than the apex, which I thought would probably be the best. What I did was, because there's quite a bit of draft coming underneath, so I lowered that pole down to try and bring the fly a little bit closer to the floor, which worked a bit better. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to get a brew on. No sunrise this morning, and the wind's died off. So yeah, let's get a brew on. Well, as you can see, it's not the greatest of mornings, but it's not the worst. You know, it's not raining, it's not super windy, so pack down will be pretty easy. But no sun. Very moody and cloudy. I'm just going to enjoy my coffee, and then I'm going to start to pack away and head back down. But it's been quite a stunning overnight adventure. Some great stars last night, and the sunset was unbelievable. Never fails to disappoint, Northumberland. Another cracking overnighter on a new hill in the Cheviots. My future plans for some videos is to make sure I'm getting on some new hills and bring some new footage for you guys as I go along. But it's been lovely. It's been a nice relaxing camp again. Sometimes those are the best, where you just take your time, enjoy the moment and enjoy what you're doing rather than rushing around. Next weekend I'm going to be heading up into the Lake District again, so we will have some, well, probably 1 or 2 videos from there, which I'm excited for. The weather's meant to be good, so we'll see how that goes. But thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this far, if you have. If you like the content, consider subscribing, dropping a like and even a comment. And until next time, peace out.
For 1 or 2 odd reasons I ain't too proud to repeat. For now I'll say I had no place to go. I was a hiking and a running, just a clambering up the hill, before I pulled myself up from my icy bed. Then on that shiny rock, the letters TGW, I had a little aching in my head. I got my tent, my flames creed quilt, I got me a speedster stove and a bottle full of wine. I left my gear somewhere back in Benton, along with 13 silver tent pegs in my mind.